I grew up in Denver, Colorado, West Denver, and areas I grew up in is the Baker neighborhood, Valverde neighborhood. You know, also growing up in La Familia Rec Center, Llama Rec Center. I got to give a shout out to those two because, you know, without those rec centers, I wouldn't be here today. I had a lot of mentors that were from those places. My grandma lived across the street from us. So going there, we had a big family, big Hispanic family, and those neighborhoods are predominantly Hispanic neighborhoods as well. So just had a great time growing up in those neighborhoods. All right, one of my favorite Hispanic cultural experiences is probably, I have to say, Cinco de Mayo. Growing up, you know, living in the Baker neighborhood. The festival and everything was downtown, but even to this day, I still love celebrating with my family, Cinco de Mayo, and getting together and just making food and getting the families together. Also with Cinco de Mayo, I think another great thing that we used to do growing up is cruising federal. I think was another fun one that we used to do as young teenagers. You know, all jumping into a vehicle and just having a good time and you know, blasting our music. So that was another good cultural experience of just growing up in the Denver neighborhoods. My favorite Hispanic food is probably, I'm a Colorado boy, so you know, green chili is close to my heart. To this day, I still try to make my mom's green chili. My mom passed away in 2019, and to this day, I still can't figure out how she made her green chili. But green chili, enchiladas, street tacos, those are my go-to. I think I probably eat them weekly. The values that I hold close to my heart is probably hard work and you know, the work ethic that have been instilled in me by my parents. I was fortunate enough to have parents that were married for 50 years. They grew up in the same area as my dad's from New Mexico, my mom's from Denver. You know, they lived together down in those two areas in the Valverde Baker neighborhoods, and you know, they taught each one of us kids to be, you know, to be hardworking people and to be contributors in society. And I think to this day, you know, getting through high school, getting through college, graduating college, and then starting a career in law enforcement, you know, entering my 16th year in law enforcement, to this day I still value those things of hard work and, you know, good work ethic. I would tell those young boys and girls in those communities kind of the same thing. If you want something, go out and work hard for it. Stay in school, make sure you listen to some of the people that are close to you, having that good family support, you know, and being part of the community. I think is if you want to affect change in your communities, take part, take action in your communities. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your community. It can be anywhere and in other communities. You know, I work in Lone Tree and I'm from Denver, but I'm contributing by, you know, giving what I can in the Douglas County community and taking a role in that. And however I can affect change, and whether it's one person at a time or, you know, maybe one person over my career, if I can do that, then it's a win for me.